Have you heard the latest news? This is huge. The Social Security Administration has just confirmed that $1,683 direct deposits are set to arrive this Friday if you're on Social Security, SSI, or SSDI. This is something you don't want to miss. So, the big question is, are you one of the millions of Americans who will receive this payment? And if so, how can you ensure you get it on time? Stick with us because we're breaking it all down for you right now. Before we get into the details, do me a quick favor. If you find this information helpful, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an important update about your money. Alright, let's dive in. First, let's talk about who is eligible for this $1,683 direct deposit. We know that millions of Americans rely on Social Security benefits to cover their daily expenses, rent, groceries, medication, and more. But will every recipient be receiving this payment? The answer isn't as straightforward as you might think. The SSA has specific payment schedules and requirements, and not everyone gets their benefits on the same day. So, how do you know if you're included? Well, it all comes down to your birth date and the type of benefits you receive. Have you checked your payment schedule lately? If not, now is the time. Another key factor in eligibility is whether you're receiving retirement benefits, disability benefits, or supplemental security income. Each of these programs has different rules regarding payments, and the amount you receive could vary. Have you ever wondered why some people get more than others? It often depends on their work history, earnings, and even cost of living adjustments. That's why it's so important to stay informed about changes that might affect your benefits. Now, here's another critical question. Will you receive this money? The SSA issues payments primarily through direct deposit or prepaid debit cards. If you've set up direct deposit with the SSA, you should see the $1,683 payment hit your bank account on Friday. But what if you still receive paper checks? That could mean delays. Have you switched to direct deposit yet? If not, you might want to consider it for faster and safer payments. Direct deposit is the most secure and efficient way to get your Social Security benefits. It eliminates the risk of lost or stolen checks and ensures that your money arrives on time, no matter what. If you haven't already switched to direct deposit, it's easy to do. Simply log into your My Social Security account or contact the SSA for assistance. Have you ever experienced a delayed check in the mail? If so, you know how frustrating it can be. And this is why so many people are making the switch. Speaking of timing, let's clear up another big question. Friday, Social Security benefits follow a specific payment schedule, and this Friday is one of the scheduled deposit days. But will everyone get their payment at the exact same time? Not necessarily. Some banks process deposits earlier than others. Have you ever noticed that some people get their payments before you do? That's because financial institutions have different processing times. If you're expecting your payment, keep an eye on your account and check with your bank to see when they typically release funds. It's also worth mentioning that if Friday happens to be a federal holiday, payments might be issued the day before. That's something to keep in mind for future payment dates. Have you ever received your Social Security check a day early? If so, it was likely due to a holiday or weekend schedule adjustment. Understanding the small details can help you plan your finances better and avoid any unexpected shortfalls. But let's be real, $683 is a significant amount, and many people are wondering, is this a Northeast time payment or will it continue? Well, here's what we know. This amount is based on the average Social Security benefit for retirees, but actual payments vary depending on your earnings history and law adjustments. Have you checked your benefit amount recently? If not, you can log into your My Social Security account and see what you're eligible for. The annual cost of living adjustment, or LA, plays a big role in how much Social Security beneficiaries receive. This year's increase has helped offset rising inflation, but many seniors still struggle to keep up with higher prices for essentials like food, rent, and healthcare. Do you feel like your Social Security benefits are keeping up with inflation? If not, you're not alone. That's why advocacy groups continue to push for bigger law increases and other improvements to Social Security programs. Now, I have to ask, what are you planning to do with this money? With inflation hitting hard, every dollar counts. Are you using it for bills, groceries, savings? Drop a comment below and let us know how this payment is going to help you. Some recipients might use this payment to cover basic needs, while others might put it towards medical expenses, debt repayment, or even a small treat for themselves. With rising costs across the board, it's essential to budget wisely. If you need help managing your Social Security payments, there are plenty of financial planning resources available, including nonprofit organizations that assist low-income seniors and disabled individuals. But Washington, before you go, there's something you need to watch out for. Scammers are out in full force. Whenever there's news about Social Security payments, if someone calls, emails, or messages you claiming they need your personal information to release your payment, stop. That's a scam. The SSA will Northeast. Ver asked for your banking details over the phone or through email. Have you ever received one of these scam calls? If so, share your experience in the comments so we can warn others. Scammers often use fear tactics, claiming that your benefits will be suspended if you don't provide immediate information. They may also pretend to be from the SSA, using fake caller ID numbers to make their schemes seem more believable. If you ever receive a suspicious call, hang up immediately and report it to the SSA's fraud department. Have you ever fallen victim to a scam, or do you know someone who has? It's crucial to spread awareness so more people don't fall into these traps. Alright, that's all for today's update. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any future Social Security updates, because things are constantly changing. And if you found this information helpful, give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel and lets us know you want more updates like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.